if x plus 3 times x minus 2 minus x minus 2 times x minus 2 equals y times x minus 2, what's the value of x? Okay, most people would start simplifying this first to see what the true relationship between x and y is. Let's do that. Okay, you can see that this is a factor repeating, so we can factor this. Most people would do something interesting here. They would just cancel this factor, okay, x minus 2, x minus 2. And here they would clear, okay, x plus 3 minus x plus 2, okay, you clear the x's, you get just 5, multiply x minus 2 equals y times x minus 2. But notice that if you cancel this, you just get an equation with y, which is more. How can you really cancel a factor if you're not sure if that factor doesn't take the value of 0? You can't really, because it's a variable. You still don't know the value. So don't just cancel, okay? Don't do that. This is wrong. Instead, do the right thing. What is the right thing to simplify this? Do another difference again. So, y times x minus 2 minus 5 times x minus 2 equals 0. And factor again. X minus 2 multiplied by y minus 5. So you get this equation. It's truly interesting because for a product of two algebraic expressions to be 0, each of them might be 0. That means x minus 2 could be 0, which would mean x equals 2, but that would carry the implication that y could be any value. On the other hand, if y minus 5 is 0, that means y equals 5, but that would make implicit that x could be any value. So let's now see this original equation in its true form. The meaning of this is this: x equals 2 or y equals 5. So let's try. Number 1, y squared equals 25. So y can be 5 or negative 5. But if y is 5, then instantly follows that x could be anything. And if this is possible, this means insufficiency to give an answer for the value of x, because x might have any values. And now, number 2. If y is less than 1, clearly y is different from 5. A number less than 1 can never take the value of 5. But if y is not 5, that means that x should be 2. Because if y is different from 5, this factor y minus 5 cannot be 0. This can be 0 only if y equals 5. But since y cannot be 5, then it follows that the other factor must be 0, which implies that x equals 2. So with this, it's sufficient. You have just one single value for x. Option